Hello everyone, welcome to GetMiClass. Let's solve the question today. It says dash is the technique by which a large number of plantlets can be obtained by tissue culture. Option A, horticulture. Option B, micro-propagation. Option C, protoplast fusion. Option D, farming. So let us understand the question. It says dash is the technique by which large number of plantlets can be obtained by tissue culture. So here they're talking about they are obtaining what? They are obtaining large number of plantlets. By what? By tissue culture. So first of all, we have to understand what is tissue culture. Tissue culture. Tissue culture is a technique. It is an in vitro technique. In vitro means in the lab. In vitro technique of culturing tissues. Okay. When we say culturing tissues, we mean okay, here what we do, we take the tissue of the plant, which we consider as an X plant. It can be a piece of, it can be even a single cell. Okay, so you can take the cell and culture it. It will become a tissue, and further you culture it, then it will grow into some small embryos, and then further embryos will give rise to plantlets. Okay, and that's how, like, from one particular cell, actually the tissue culturing, again, it means, like, you can take a group of cells as well, and you can even take cell. Okay, if you take a cell, it will get converted into tissue. That is nothing but it is called as a callus. Okay. So further, this callus can be cut into pieces, or the cells can be separated. Okay, so the separated cells will again give many callus. Okay, or many calli, you say many calli. Okay, so it is single callus, you have many calli. Okay, and further, each and every callus will give rise to many calli. So like that, it will produce many number of embryos, and hence you will get many plants. Okay, so this in case of plants we are talking about, because the question is asking about plantlets, so we are talking about plants. Okay, otherwise you also have tissue culture in animals, where the animal cells are cultured. Okay, and that will produce a layer of cells. Okay, a tissue will be produced. Okay, but here, since they are asking about plants, so we are going to discuss, like we have discussed about in terms of plants. Okay, so that is what is tissue culture. So tissue culture is used for production of many plants. And what is this called as? This is called as micro-propagation. Micro-propagation. Why micro-propagation? Because it is done using the small sample, small X plant. Okay, and it can produce many number of plants. That is what is called as micro-propagation. Yes. So let us see. And option A says horticulture. What is horticulture? Horticulture is nothing but cultivation. Okay, it is not culturing, it is cultivation. Though the term is culture, but it is cultivation. Cultivation of what? Cultivation of vegetables. Vegetables, you have fruits, flowers, etc. This does not include, taking care of the animals. It doesn't include about management of farm animals. It just speaks about cultivation of vegetables, fruits, flowers, etc. Hence, this is ruled out because we have to look into the tissue culture aspects, which is not performed here. Option B says micro-propagation. Yes, that is what we have discussed. So by micro-propagation, that micro-propagation is a process by which many number of plantlets can be produced by tissue culture method. So that is the correct answer. Protoplast fusion. Protoplast fusion is not a culture technique. It is a fusion technique where the protoplast of two different plants are fused to get a hybrid variety. Now that is hybrid cell. That is you can say somatic hybrid. Further, that can be cultured to give rise to many plantlets. But protoplast fusion itself means technique of fusion of the protoplast. Hence, it is ruled out. Option D says farming. So farming, it doesn't come into tissue culture. It doesn't come into in vitro. It is in vivo. That is in the field it is done. Okay, which includes horticulture as well as taking care of animals, okay, dairy farms, etc. Poultry, everything comes under this, like farming, or you can just say agriculture. Okay, so this farming, as I told you, it is not only about the fields like growing plants, it also taking care of the animals. Okay, but it does not include tissue culture. Hence, it is ruled out. So, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option B. The answer is option B. That is micro-propagation. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.